Oh, it is the irreverent pastor coming at you, the subjugator of change. The only reason I do these is hopefully it'll reach somebody. It'll get somebody, man. Get somebody that'll think just a minute and they're able to change themselves. Let me tell you what, you're in charge. You are in charge of you. You're in charge of you. Let's talk about love. This is the number one step to being in charge of you. You got to learn to love you. You have to love you. Here's the thing. Forget about every single person around you and start loving you. You're worth loving. Oh my God, you're valued. You are worth loving. Most people don't love themselves. And that's why they have the inability to love others. I'm here in the damn Bible Belt, and I'm surrounded by Christians. Surrounded by people that call themselves Christ followers. They don't love themselves. And they're the most ruthless, sinister, evil people on this earth for the most part. I'm sorry to say, but there's a simple reason. It's not because they don't have good intent, and it's not because they're not valued. It is because they don't know their value and they don't love themselves. Once they learn to love themselves, they will then quit being so cynical and biting and mean and cutting. And those 7 deadly sins will start dropping away from them, right? When they start loving themselves, and guess who they love next? Others. They develop a healthy spiritual relationship, and they start loving other people. And you'll know them. You'll be able to see. So, anyway, so the number one step for you, start loving you. God, it's impressive when I see somebody start loving themselves. Because when they start loving themselves, it's amazing what happens. It is absolutely amazing what happens. Love. Gosh. Isn't it funny? There's a verse in the Bible that says faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. And these three things we have, faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. And I venture to say, if you say you love somebody else, you are full of shit if you do not love yourself. I mean, full of it. Just stacked high to the brim. You know? You need to learn to love you. And you know what? You've got the good, the bad, and the ugly all inside you. It's all in there. And what you need to do, instead of being so self-critical, instead of beating yourself up, you need to get in there. I heard Iron Man, what's his face? What's the actor's name? I love him. He's a great actor. Anyway, he was talking at a speech one night, and he called it hugging the cactus. You need to get in there and love you. Hug the cactus. Hug the bad parts. Become a person of real humility. Not this false humility you wear on the outside, but learn to love you, because only through loving you can you ever love and appreciate somebody else. Can you ever love deeply? Can you ever love unconditionally? Is there any other kind of love? That unconditional love comes from knowing the debaucherous sides of your own nature and accepting it and loving it. Comes from knowing just how rotten some you are on the inside and just how great you are on the inside, and loving both. Loving this whole ball of human that you are, right? When you do that, you'll love others like you, and they'll feel you. They'll feel you like you've never known. Your relationships will go to another level. Love. It's where subjugator. It's where I started waging war on myself, as I started loving the shitty places. That shit you don't talk about with people. The you don't tell nobody about, right? The you that you're going to take to the grave. Get in there and love that person. Love that person. That's how I can look at you, and I don't even know you, and I can tell you I love you. Because I love me. And I know the depths and the heights. I know the depravity and the greatness that I can accomplish and that I am and that I was created to be. And I love them both. Love them both. So I love you. You gotta love you. Doesn't matter what I love.